Hi again from Fitness Partners. It's Jeremy and Kelly. We are here to do the workout for the City of Altamonte Springs employees and also any of our members who'd like to watch it and use it after that also. Today, the last couple of weeks, the very first week we used the tubes and the band. Last week we used the tube only. So this week we're going to use the band only. So remember, you got 3 different levels of the bands. You got the light, medium, and the heavy. And today we are going to make it probably a suggestion is that in one of the exercises you might switch to the lower resistance that you start with. So that being said, we got lots of things to do today. We have 8 little rounds. You know, we use a timer, and we will be doing each exercise. We have 2 exercises in each little Tabata, because we call them Tabatas, and there'll be 6 cycles, and we'll be doing each exercise twice. So it's real simple, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to start our very first one without the tube, just to kind of go through it real quick, and then we're going to get 4 more of those with our tube. But so it's a warm-up anyway, so we're going to get started with it. So let's throw down your tube at the moment. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with just a high knee march. Now in our second round, our next couple rounds, we're going to actually put the tubes on our feet in order to get that done. So Kelly's marching, so she can keep marching. All right, we're going to be working for 25 seconds. This is just a little like, let's get ourselves warmed up. Now, this next one that we're going to do after this one is called a high knee run. Now, on that, it's going to add impact. So for you guys who don't want to add it, now if you add your arms and everything that we do, it's going to get our upper body moving a little bit more and get it warmed up also. So the next thing we got is a high knee run. If you haven't ever done it before, you're running in place with a high knee. Now, if you can't do that, stick with that march. Just try to march faster. Okay, we're ready. So as I said, when we get back into our next round of the march, we're going to use those tubes, the bands. Sorry, band. So we got it. We're moving. Just a little bit of 30 minutes worth of work today. Going to be using the band the whole time. Good. Now, real quickly, you're going to take that tube. You're going to place it around your shoes only. Your shoes only. Nicely. So you got that march. You got that march. So now there's a little resistance for you. Change it up on you. Now you have to decide what's harder. Is it harder to do high knee runs or marches with the tube on your feet? Now we're keeping our foot in a flex position so the tube doesn't fall off. So if you didn't catch that, your foot needs to be in a flex position. But it is time to run again. So you got it. Now we have the high knee runs. If you want to be right here, you can be right here with a soft little run. We're kind of like a little running march. But if you got it, this is going to add a little bit more. So choices, it's what it's all about. But we want to challenge ourselves. So just because you never know, you might be able to do this, but you didn't think so. You're going to take that, wrap it around the feet again. You can always change the resistance. You got 3 different levels of resistance: light, medium, and heavy. So make the right one for you. Best thing is, you can change it just like that. Make a quick change your resistance. I can tell we're looking good. Good, there we go, it's off. So we're back to those runs again. High knee runs, or the light jog just in place real quick, or the quick march. All of them work. The quick march. Kelly's got the high knee run. Here's the little march, the little run. Not as impactful. You choose, but challenge. That's the key. There we go. Almost done. Good. Now we gave you a 30 seconds little break right here, real quick, and we're going to start going into our next exercise. This is probably going to be the last time we suggest a heavier tube. For some of you might be able to do it all. It really depends. Oh, actually, we're talking about doing the lighter too. Remember?
Right.
Right. So here,
No,
you let me have that
that
one.
one.
She's always trying to make me work.
Sorry. You picked up the red one, I forgot.
So we wanted the lighter tube with this. We're doing a lap pull down. We're going to do a rotation. We want your palms up, and we're going to rotate out. So get tension and start to rotate. Now, what we want is we want our elbows to stay on the side of our body. We want to rotate out. Your arms are going out in an arcing type motion. A little rotation. Now, what this works is a rotary cuff muscle group. That's the part of the shoulder that holds your shoulder socket in place. So, what we got now, you're going to take this tube, you have it in whatever hand. One hand was up high. It's going to be a cross body. It's a lat pull. You'll pull down and across. Pull down and across. Or maybe this is the one we thought we should do heavy with. Was that what it was? You know what? We're going to do the first round light.
We'll try it.
And then we're going to go the heavy round because Kelly's tough. I'm not, but Kelly is. So your stance, you guys, is always just a slight, soft knees. Okay, soft knees. Good. We're going to go right to the other side. So raise this up again. There you go. Pull it across. Now this is going to stay really tight to your body. Now, if this is still a little bit too easy for you, you can always just grab the tube and shorten the tube. Say you took that heavy tube and it wasn't enough. We know you're out there. That's just another way to tighten whatever tube you're using. The tube. I call it a tube again. It's a band. Whatever band you're using. Good. Man, we said the second round, we're going heavy, right? So we're going to start again. So you grab that band, place it in your hand, palms up. Elbows locked in on the side of your body. Ooh, that's a little harder.
That's a little harder.
That's a little harder. So it's really about trying to go out as far as you can, but keeping your elbows locked in on the side of your body. A little lock in on the side. There we go. Good rotation. Now right up in here. That's where you should be feeling deep in that shoulder joint. That was a way for me to get out of there. All right. We got it up here. We got it angle. We're going to do that pull across. Good stance again. We got it. Pull it down and across. Pull it down. Try to get it all the way down to your chest. Get your elbow right there on the side of your body. This other hand is up. It's stabilizing too, so it actually gets some work in too. Your lat is right here, and that's what initializes that pull down. That's what you want to use to get that down. Now your bicep's going to get some work in there too, but that lat should be that thing that gets it started. You go to the other side. Other arm is up. And away we go. Pull it down. Pull it down. So just make sure that you choose the right tube and be willing to change either way, harder or lighter. There we go. Good. We're done with 2 rounds. Next round's a little bit of leg work. We're gonna try to raise your heart rate up again.
You want this one?
Oh no, you stay with that one. She got me again, you guys. So you have another 20 seconds. If you need some water, get some water in. The next thing we're gonna do is we've done these a couple weeks ago. These are called the penguin walks, okay? They're little penguin walks. When we did them last time, I think we did them
with the big tube.
I think we did them with the tube. So this time we're doing it without the tube. We're doing it with the band. Same type of workout. So just take it out.
I didn't want to kick you.
We wanted to get back in our choreography working together again. Now the quick, we got like 10-second break in between. We're gonna take this back off. So half the work today is gonna be take the tube,
on and off.
The band on and off. I'm gonna keep calling this thing a tube, I think. The band. Good, so step right out real quick. These are called speed skaters. So a speed skater is you get in a squat position first. We're gonna jump in one direction, jump the other direction. Now, what you wanna do is stay low and go as far as you can. Now, if you can't jump, this is a step touch. Hey, it's a speed skater without the jumping. Now, in that, Whatever we do, we gotta stay low. That's what we want more than anything, so that we load the legs and let them do something. You choose the right one for you. There you go. So quickly, let's put that back on there. Uh-oh. Gotta get those little penguins going. Ah!
We said half the work was getting it on and off.
My penguin ran away. We got it. So now, the hips are on fire. That's what should be happening. Now a little hip action. Now what we want to do is try not to bend over. You want to be tall and let it press out. Okay?
I got stuck.
Back to our speed skaters. Whoa! Kelly's ready to go. You guys got it. There we go. Again, you got the step touch. The step touch works. But get down in that low position to make sure the glutes are firing. Everything's working.
They're going to be firing after this round.
Be happy to know next round will be biceps. Good. All right. Last time. There we go. Press it out. Stay tall. So we don't want the bending over. Tall. We got it. Maybe I should have went to that little light band. I should have went to the light band. It was my idea too.
It was.
I don't know what I was thinking. Woo. All right, last time about those speed skaters. Maybe.
The stronger it is, the harder it is to get off.
Yeah. Squat, go. You got it. There we go. You got the step touch. Just stay low. Nothing to it. You got 5 more seconds. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good job.
Shake them out. Hey, water's important. You should always have water with you when you do your workout. Get a little in. Sure. Now, this time, we're going to put it around our foot.
Lunge back. We're
going to lunge back. We're going to be in a stationary lunge the whole time. And we're going to do 2 exercises. The first one's going to be the bicep curl. So down there, you got the bicep. You got it. Good. So now we're just going to go into a hinge position or a squat. It's like a squat. And we're going to do a row up. Now from the side, Kelly's going to turn for us. She has a nice flat back here, okay? She's bent over. You're going to use your opposite hand as a support hand on your, just above your knee. I don't want it on your knee. I want it just above on your thigh. And you got that row. You can see that Kelly's looking out to a 45 compared to down at her feet. Let's switch to the other side. Oh no.
First.
We're gonna do
You
what?
just put it down. We're pulsing on that same
Oh,
leg.
that's right. That same leg. We're not done working that leg. Pulse.
We're just pulsing here. I'll go sideways.
So you can see as Kelly's going. You see this knee? The knee is in line with her shoe. So if her knee was above, everything would be in the knee. Okay, we don't want that. So we want to make sure that when we get our lunges in, we focus on the back leg. And the back leg is going up and down. There's a little bend, you're staying low.
Woo, shake it out.
Somehow we got legs again.
Yeah, we got to the other side.
So the other side. Left side. Down there.
Maybe we should have gone for lighter on this one.
Other side of this, Kelly. Now, if you get tired, you can always go down to the knee.
Woo.
All right.
That's
We
a
got it.
squat.
Get that
Go
little,
this way.
little squat position. We got that row, elbows going out to the side. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Squeeze it together. The midline. So again, as I talked about, is Kelly's looking out slightly forward. Yeah, see her hand? There it goes. That's where you want to be looking out. You should not be able to see your shoe tie. So you shouldn't see your shoelaces. If you are, get a lot of extra stress going in the neck. Good. All right. Oh, the pulse. The pulsing lunge. You guys got us sweating in here already.
I know, right?
I don't know how it happened, but somehow it did. We're almost halfway through this workout. We'll only have 4 more little exercises to go. Well, 4 more Tabatas to go. We got a lot more exercises. Good.
How do we put this lunge
Shake them out. All right, so this one, the band is going to go around both your feet, okay? Just around your toes.
Let me turn sideways.
Kelly, don't turn sideways for you. And you're going to load one leg. Loading the leg means it's forward. The other leg, you're going to be on your toes, and all you're going to do is press this back. Press it back. Tap it back, tap it forward. Tap back, bring it forward. Now, what should be firing here is your glute. Where's your glute? Kelly's got it. You let that glute work. So your foot is kind of stays in a flex position, and you just press back. Press it back.
Woo! Other side.
We're gonna do the other side. So you're gonna switch those legs up. Get down. Hands are on the opposite thigh, or they can be on the hips, either one. Toe it back and press it back, bring it in. Back, bring it in. There we go. Nice and easy. But not too easy, because you chose a challenging band for you. I think when this whole thing started, I said, oh, I should just use the easy one all the time. Now, might have been right. All right.
Take it off for a second.
Take it off. Now, we got 2 options. The jump lunge or the quick tap back. The quick tap back, which is something that we were just doing, so it simulates the same exercise.
But it'll be easier without the band.
Definitely easier without the band, and you can do it quicker. But if you got them, do these little jump lunges. You want to stay up tall. You don't want to be bent over and do jump lunges. Stay up tall. Good. All right, back around that feet. Let's do it all again. Woo. So, one leg, tap it back, tap it back. We should feel that little glute. That glute just a working.
It's worked today, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. All right, let's do the other side. This workout's going by pretty quick.
It is.
As I said, you know the best thing about it? You can run it twice. If you thought it was too easy, do it again. You got it. We're looking good. Get that little press back, a little tap back, bring it in. Two and one.
Woo!
Here we go.
One more jump lunge.
Uh-oh. Back to the jump lunges. 1, 2. Ready, go. It's just a little 25 seconds worth of work. Nothing for you guys. So if you like the workout, make sure you like it. Put Put a big thumb up. Give us a thumbs up. Again, I encourage you. You got some suggestions? Hey, you left out something. Let us know. Okay, it's tricep time. So, she's going to anchor same side as the arm that we're working. So, the opposite hand goes across to the shoulder. And all you're going to do is with a flat palm, press it down. Press it down. And what we're working here is our tricep. A little tricep work. And now, again, we got extra time. So if you decided that your tube was too easy or too hard, your band, make that change. You got it. Somewhere after 5 weeks. Now we're going to switch it up. What am I doing? There I go.
There you go.
There I go. Now what we want is that elbow right there on the side of the body. You're pressing down. Extend that tricep all the way down. Make that arm completely straight. That's what you got. So this is week number 3. So our first week we had a bunch of you watch. Last week, not quite as many. This week, we need doubles. All right, where are we now?
Lateral raise, right?
We're doing a lateral raise. You're going to anchor down on the, it doesn't matter, I won't give you a right or left. But what you're going to do is anchor down on the side of your body and you're just going to rotate out. So your palm is flat. It's over the top of the hand, if you can see that. And your elbow is going to come up. So it's about the elbow coming up. And that band, your hand, coming away from your body. So if you got the chicken dance going, nothing's going to happen. You got to make that tension happen. Get it away from the body. Good.
Back to triceps.
Hit the triceps again. So, same side, same arm working. Give yourself a hug. Tell yourself you've done a good job. That's what you're doing. Pressing down. You got it. Nice and easy. Triceps should be working, I hope.
If not, grab a stronger band. A heavier band.
You heard her. You can walk around the house while you're doing it. Yeah, just do a little extra shuffle. All right, let's get to the other side. Give yourself a hug, grab that shoulder, press it straight down. Now what we want to notice is as we come up to this point, our wrist isn't bent up. Palm is straight out. And it remains that way all the way up, all the way down. So we want to refrain from having this one, as we start getting down here, since it's put a lot of stress on that wrist joint, as you can see in my hand. So it's pressing straight down. Good.
Now get the other side.
The other lateral. So it's that there at your, now, you know what, I told you to put it right here at your hip. If it tends to be too hard with whatever tube you grab, go to the center part of your body. That's okay too. You've got to find the best thing for you. There is no pain involved in any of the exercises. There might be what we call discomfort from the exercise and it working. But if you feel any sharp or acute pain, you need to immediately stop what you're doing and maybe either make a change or you might need to stop that day. So remember, there's no pain involved. All right, we got both sides. We're done with that one. We only got 2 left. All right. We are going around our thighs. So, quick drink if you wanted one. We're doing side squats today. Little side squats. So we're going to squat to one side, then the other. So squat, squat. Now what we want to do is we want to stay down in this like little quarter squat position the whole time. So I don't want you to come up every time. I want you to stay down. I want you to stay low. Let this happen. Your feet are going to go, your step is going to go just a little bit wider than a shoulder width apart. And then you still go down, go down. Now, with this band still on those legs, We're adding jump squats in. Right here in the same position. Little jumps. Little jumps. Now, if you can't do jumps, squat and raise up on your toes. Squat and raise up on your toes. Either one works. It all works. Whose idea was this?
It's either yours or mine.
See how she tried to blame me? Guess what? It was her. So we're back to our side squats again, you guys. Little side squat. Side squat. Squat it down. Squat it down. Well, you know, I think they might be able to feel their hips till next week.
They might. This will work your hips for the whole week.
That'll be the comments. Thanks for the sore butt.
Oh, my glutes.
You can stand up for a second. Before we get back into those jump squats.
Whew.
There we go.
It's only 25 seconds.
25 seconds. We got it. So kind of you notice, as you come off the floor, this tries to pull your legs in. I mean, it's trying to pull your knees in. You gotta keep them out there. And that adds that little extra fun. It's work. So your 10 seconds is up. Side squat. So, if you've been working from home, you take that band, after you've been at that computer staring at it,
Sit in a chair.
Sit in a chair for a couple hours, working. You can do half this workout. Do another little bit of work, do the other half. Or, do the whole workout and do it again in a little while. There we go, you take them off.
Yes.
All right, so the last exercise, we're gonna be on the floor. We're gonna do abs.
I'll go sideways.
I'm gonna say, don't use the heavy band for these next two exercises, but use the lighter band. So this is our little ab routine. We're gonna put them around our feet. You've done bicycle abs with us before. We're gonna do those today again.
Make sure you keep your feet flat.
It's just like doing a normal bicycle ab where you lift your shoulder and bring that shoulder down across, up, then down across to the opposite hip. All right, place it around your ankles real quick. We're going to a plank. So we're in a nice plank. Where's your hands in a plank position? Directly into the shoulders. And you got the little leg lift. Now, again, what Kelly's got is her head is in a good alignment. She is looking slightly out forward. Her hips are even. If her hips were up in the air, we would lose our abdominals, and if her hips were low, we would put everything in our back. So we want to stay nice and stable in this position. Hands, as you can see, go directly underneath your shoulders. Now, when I mean directly underneath your shoulders, I mean directly, so if your hands are wide, I want you to narrow them back in. Back around your feet. Now, whenever you do bicycle abs, we want to make sure that you cannot see your elbows because we're leading with our shoulder. We're coming first at an upward motion and then crunching down to that opposite hip. Here we go. Right around the ankles. So, remember, hands directly underneath your shoulders. And you got that little leg lift. Now on this leg lift too, Kelly's not going up over her butt. If she starts to go way up over her butt, she puts everything into her back again. So we want you to be real conscious of that and actually think about almost reaching to the back wall with that leg and thinking that your heel doesn't go above your butt. Your fanny, your derriere, all of the above.
Last bicycle abs. You're almost done.
That's it. You got that work going now. Woo. Right back around those ankles for your final
round.
Final exercise of the day. Planked out with that little lift. Now, as we're working, what really, besides our abs, what works on Kelly is her lat. That's the thing that helps to stabilize you in that position. So by the time when you do a lot of planks, you should feel your lats. If you feel your shoulders, you know you have it in a proper position. But we made it through another one.
Done.
Good job, Kelly.
Way to go, guys.
All right. Thanks for showing back up today. We appreciate it.
Let us know what you thought
And we'll see you next week.
next week.